I'm here at Dance Fusion. This is Laurie Alston on the Dance Fusion Show. It's a great place to be. Come join us.
Kuebler, Artistic Director of Dance Fusion Academy of Dance in Sherwood Park. We have Kit Dohaylo behind me. He is one of the instructors for our summer hip hop programs. And Isaac Shabbits is one of our students, and he is the administrator for Boys Dance 2. We are accepting registrations for our summer dance programs and our fall programs, and we have all COVID sanitary practices in place, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks, and register right away.
It's the Dance Fusion Show on the Culture Channel on TVU with your host, Laurie Alston. How you doing, Laurie?
I'm great today, James. Thank you, even
Excellent.
though it's rainy out.
Rain's good. Rain's good. And we have Artistic Director, Kuebler. How are you doing, Marianne?
Good morning. I'm great, thanks.
And we have Kit, Dohaylo, and Isaac. We are performers and local dance celebrities. So what's up with you this week, Marianne?
Well, we actually videotaped our last flash mob segment last night. So as of 7:30 last night, we are officially done the 1920 dance season. Hard to believe because it sure didn't end the way we had hoped.
I'm Anne-Marie Scott. I'm on the Dance Fusion Show, and you can find us on the Culture Channel.
Taking registrations for our summer dance camps and fall registration, and I'm hoping everybody takes advantage of the early discount and registers early, pays for the year up front. You save yourself 10%, so it's like getting a month of dance for free. So it's well worth taking advantage of. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I think today's show should be very entertaining. Let me tell you, these two guys both have bundles of energy, and will keep you guessing what they can do next.
So good. That's so good. And Laurie, you're ending the season as well as a teacher, instructor. Yeah. So how do you recompress, or what do you pack up? What's next for you?
Well, I was thinking about it this week because we did finish off in the parking lot, and it was kind of an emotional ending to the year. I mean, half the time you have run, these kids have been on stage a couple of times, you run their numbers over and over and over. And I feel like just at that point where we were starting to really clean and run their numbers and then put them on stage, we got cut off. And so we've seen these kids separate in separate videos on their screen, but we haven't seen them together. So we came together in the parking lot, and it was actually emotional for me. I got a little bit, little teary-eyed, let's just say that, seeing the kids, you know, they were doing their social distance dancing, but it was really heartwarming to see that they'd been through it, they'd pushed through, they've taken classes forever on Zoom, and yet here they, like, this love of and passion for what they're doing, just because they were so excited to be together. It was heartwarming. So now I'm kind of getting excited for the next season and thinking of, you know, you go through these stages of like being so creatively tired as a teacher instructor. I'm sure Kit's gonna talk about that, you know, the same, that you worked with these kids, you're kind of emotionally, creatively drained by the end of the season. But I'm already feeling that little bit of excitement of finding music again, and you know, new exciting ways to move, or finding inspiration already that I usually find in the summer, and I get, you know, kind of warmed up again in the summer and excited to then start the fall. I'm already feeling those little bursts of that inspiration, which is nice. It's nice to feel that so early on.
That's good. That's it's insightful.
Yeah.
And you know, it's congruent with what I've seen with Dance Fusion through this whole COVID process, and that it's like you can't snuff out dance. You know what I mean? You can close the academy. You can make people can't stand close together, and you know, the beauty and power of it just spills out into the parking lot. I can't wait to look. So we will we'll look at that at the near the end of the show. But now we've got Kit, so take it away. So let's go with Kit.
All right, Kit. Hello.
Hi. How are you guys?
We're great. How are you guys is the better question. We haven't seen you for a while. So we've got Isaac, one of our students from Dance Fusion here. And we've got Kit Dohaylo. Kit, can you guys, I'm excited to see you dance today. I would love it if you would sort of, Kit's one of our hip hop teachers and our breakdance teachers. I would love it if you would kind of talk through your experience as how did you get to be a teacher for one, and in Sherwood Park here at Dance Fusion, and sort of where did you start performing and dancing? If you could go through a little bit of your history, I think that would be fascinating for all of us.
Okay, yeah. I started since 2000 as like a dancer in our country. So I started cultural dance when I was in elementary school, and then when I go to high school, I went to a cheerleading team, cheer dance team, and then I learned some palms like that, and then
I'd like to see that, Kit.
After graduating high school, I went to college, and then I looked for a good cheerleading team, and I found it in Adamson University. I tried out for that, and and luckily I got the scholarship to pay for my tuition, and then I learned all of those backflips, lifting girls, taking care of like gymnastics, those kind of stuff. And then from there, one of my friends introduced me to hip hop. So from there on, I learned how to do popping, locking. They trained me for a long time.
Wow. Okay, so you're talking. You were born in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
So I had no idea. I thought you were a hip hop teacher first. So mostly cultural dance and then cheer leading. That's fascinating because I bet those two things. I have always thought those two things were very closely intertwined. And the lifting and the flipping and all of those things that sometimes as dancers we wish we had more training in some of that. I'm going to come to you anytime I need help with lifts and stuff now. So you got a scholarship as you went through university to be on a cheer team then. That's amazing. Okay, and then you got into hip hop after. That is so. What kind of style would you say as a hip hop teacher now? What is the style that you prefer or connect with most?
First hip hop dance, like hip hop style that they taught me, it's b-boying. So first they taught us how to do stalls, to do wave freeze, those kind of stuff, handstands, besides flipping. And then we go deeper from top rocks to down rocks to footworks and all those kind of cool stuff, power moves. But it started as a stalls first. So my foundation is more on handstand freezes, because that's
so athletic kind of floor work. Would you say like b-boy is kind of more break dance stuff, right? Break dance, floor work, balancing. Stalls are balances for people that don't know what a stall is. It's sort of a balance either on your head, on your arms. We should have Isaac demonstrate while you're talking about some of those things.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Show us a stall.
Great idea.
Sure. Yeah, Isaac can show us stalls, right? Headstand, handstand, baby freeze, right? Yeah.
Isaac, will you show us right now?
Okay.
And Kit, can you kind of tell what he's doing? Can you explain what he's doing or have him do a few things?
The first thing is headstand. So headstand. So your hand, you make a triangle to have more balance. And then don't put all the weight on your head. That's why you have hands. Put the weight on your hands just to make sure you're safe. Yeah. Safety is the very first thing. Safety. Okay. Head. And there you go. That's it.
Okay.
So you can switch your feet, your legs. You can go cross. You can do Nike or whatever you want. Yeah.
And a stall. Isaac, can you show us a stall?
Very precise.
This Kit was talking about stalls.
Pretty much the same as the headstand, but it's like a hand glider or a baby freeze. There we go. Cool. You switch your hands, your head as well, in on the floor. Cool. There we go. That's the
cool. Awesome. So you started with b-boy, And
yeah,
then,
I started.
and then
and
what are
then-
some of the other styles you learned after?
My teacher taught me how to do locking, how to do popping, and we have international teachers from different part of the world came to Philippines to teach us how to do those whacking stuff from
Okay.
those basics.
Wow. So you've really delved into all of the different genre, like kind of styles and techniques in hip hop. That's fascinating.
What kind of big shows have you done? Like who have you performed with, and what kind of big shows, what kind of big stages have you been on?
Oh, in the Philippines, we have lots of like shows that we did. We went to province. We went to different places there. Some artists they have a lot of concerts and stuff, so they hire us to perform with them, like big names in the Philippines. Here in Edmonton, we have Artists Emerge, Represent, and then we went what call this? To I forgot.
Mexico?
Mexico. There we go. I went to Mexico. It's in. We went to Mexico to compete. Those kind of stuff. Yeah.
So,
No,
Kit,
go
are
ahead.
you in a crew then? Are you now? Do you have a crew?
I have a professional crew. It's the business, but right now we're kind of like off season because some of us are working. I came from school. I just finished mechanical engineering technologist this summer. So yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And then that adds one positive result to what I'm looking for, that dance increases intelligence. I did say that last show. So
Yeah.
now we have
It
proof
does.
we have a mechanical engineer. Now, Isaac, Mary Ann's been telling me that you have a community initiative on the go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called Boys Dance too. And basically the goal of it is to try and convince people and show people that boys can also dance. It's not just a girls' sport. I'm trying to kind of break the stereotype that only girls can dance. Because I feel like it's wrong that a lot of boys don't dance because they'll get teased.
But they're dancing on the street, and they're dancing at school. So
Yeah.
now you got to get them dancing at Dance Fusion.
Exactly. I feel like dance is a great place for them to dance because that's where I found a home in dance. And I feel like it's a great place to start dancing and even finish dancing. Like we have a lot of, like Peyton Russell, she finished her dance and went to, I think, New York.
Yeah.
And it's really helpful just to learn the basics and keep going here. I think it's a great place to dance. And I encourage everyone to dance here.
How do people get a hold of you if they want to be in that?
I think we have an Instagram page. I think it's Boys Dance 2. I don't remember the Instagram page.
Okay. I'm just asking.
They can search it up. We'll search it up.
Yeah,
look
and
up.
they can also contact Dance Fusion as well, because the one event Isaac did host was held here. I helped provide the space for it, so I can always steer them in his direction. His dad and him are kind of the coordinators of the program, and I think it's great. And
Yes.
as the mom of a male dancer, I can say yes, teasing does happen, because Shay had that happen to him too. And it's just time to break that stereotype. That's all.
Yeah. Isaac's one of the coolest kids I know, and you know, and he can do everything. And that's what I love is Isaac is training in hip hop, breakdance. You know, he's like he's flipping around. He's constantly doing like back handsprings. He did one in the parking lot last week. You know, back tucks. He's mixing all those things he's learning, but because he's taking all of the classes too. So he's taking the acro. He's taking not just the hip hop. He's in ballet. He's in jazz. He's in lyrical, and he brings such a really great flair to all of it. I think it's so cool. Isaac, how did you get into dance to begin with?
My parents, they actually showed me a YouTube video of breakdancing, and it was like a bunch of flips and handsprings and stuff, and they're like, this is breakdancing. And I said, that's so cool. I want to try this. And so they enrolled me into like a community dance class, and I did not like it, and that almost ruined dance for me, but they convinced me to try it again. So I started breakdancing with Kit here, and I've been doing that ever since for 5 years, I think, almost 6.
Wow. Well, Kit's great. My son also took breakdance with Kit and loved it. And I'm amazed, Kit, at what you can teach people how to isolate body parts. There's things, I mean, I've trained for how many, we won't go into how long I've trained in dance, but there's a lot of body parts that there is no way I know how to isolate, you know, my fingers, my wrists, my elbows, right? Like some of the isolation work that you teach these kids, it's unbelievable how they can wave through their bodies and how it's taught at such a young age and so quickly. It's fascinating. To be in control of your body that way is, I guess, what would you say you've learned most, both of you really, Kit maybe, from dance? What has it taught you, I guess, physically and emotionally?
For me, it's probably practice makes perfect. Like everyone says that, but a lot of people haven't really experienced it. But having to practice dances hundreds of times just goes to show that the more you practice it, the better you'll be.
That's so true, right?
That's good. That's good. Well, I think we better get these two on the what is it? A pine floor or birch floor? What kind of floor do you got in there?
Maple.
Maple floor. Let's get them on the maple. Let's get the music on and let's see what you got.
We're Canadians, right?
Okay.
That's good. It's time, Kit. Let's see what you got. You guys going to perform today?
Sure. Are you gonna?
About 90 seconds. We'll wait. You know, I can edit.
We don't have anything special planned. We do some dancing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna play a b-boy beats here. Clean b-boy beats.
Yeah,
Okay.
clean it, but thank you.
Not many get to come to the Dance Fusion Show and not dance.
Yeah. I did the studio.
Those I remember. Those I remember. I'm teasing.
Music.
So you can focus on what means the most.
Okay. Oh. There's an ad.
Nice one.
Ha!
Oh, you logged out.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I turned
No, we're here. You're here. We can see you.
Just the monitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good at this, kid.
Yeah.
Play the Red Bull.
Red Bull mix. No, maybe they will cut it off because it's Red Bull.
Yeah, be careful what music you use, okay?
Yeah, right away. Bing! I get these copyright flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before. I didn't know what it was. Right. And that's why I sent you that email. Can you see this?
Wow.
I think it was more than a feeling or whatever I got. We got tapped on this last time. Here we go.
Clean. We're finding a clean one. This one. What I use. Can you hear the music?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go first. You go first. You go first. Let's go. You go first. You go.
Ooh.
Whirling dervish there.
That's
my
good.
God.
That's good.
Nice. Wow.
The control, hey, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Woo!
Hey.
Nice.
That's good. Thank you.
Hey. Awesome.
That's good. That's
Good
awesome.
job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Fresh from quarantine.
Fresh from quarantine, yeah.
Oh,
Nothing like
that's so good.
sitting for 3 months and then balancing on your head, hey?
Yeah.
First time going out here in studio. But we cannot see because the
monitor
password.
turned off.
No, I can see you.
We can't see you though.
We can see you.
Oh,
That's
that's okay. We're gonna just sit back down. We're gonna just wrap her up.
Okay.
We're at the end. So
Sure.
Wow, you guys, that was awesome. So that was a pretty good mix of like house style, some breaks, right? Some,
Yeah.
I would say, right? That's the style that you guys were working on more or less there. Was that just freestyle?
Yeah.
All free stuff.
I love that. You just get out and it's whatever comes out of your body. That's so crazy. I love the
But
balancing too.
there was definitely an expectation of technique and creativity, because I noticed when Isaac was putting together a series of moves and then did something that was creative, you as his coach and instructor and teacher recognized it. So there is a development process there that's very interesting. It's good. It's good. You guys make a good team. Okay,
Yeah.
like we say about every show, man, they go by fast. And that
Yeah.
comes to the end of Dance Fusion this week with Kit Dohaylo and his student Isaac, Marianne Kuebler, artistic director, and our host, Laurie Alston.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I'm Marianne Kuebler, and I'm the Artistic Director of Dance Fusion Academy of Dance. We offer a wide variety of classes for children to adult from 1.5 years of age to, I think our oldest dancer is close to 70. We do ballet, jazz, tap, musical theater, hip hop, break dance. We have aerial and acro classes. Registration is open for fall 21 or 2021. So please contact the studio as